So what are the main differences at summer camp this year? Can you name some of the new measures that have been implemented?
Yeah, so the big difference this year is that we had a daycare in the morning and in the afternoon. So now we don't have it, and the counselors are here from 8 to 5, and we have like an hour 15 where the parents can come in, and they cannot go inside the camp, but we take their kids and bring them to their group, and in the evening we bring them back to their parents. So that's a big difference. We also have individual kits with pens, rulers for all the kids, and they all have their places to sit. So in the years before, we used to take all the desks off and they sit in a circle on the ground. Now they have all their place at 2 meters or 1 meter of distance. We have a team that wash all the tables, the material, all the objects that we use during a day. We also have 16 sinks in the CEGEP, plus all the ones already in the bathrooms.
What about playing games? Like playing soccer game, for example?
Yeah, for games, for most of the sports game, we go with more like individual activities or exercises more than games. For soccer, for example, if we do a game, when you get the ball, you can't move and you can get closer to 1 meter or 1.5 meters just to make sure. And when you have the ball, you have to do a pass. And we have no sports activities with, let's say, balls that we touch with our hands, only with our feet, or individual activities, like I said, where all the kids have their own badminton racket or something like that.
First of all, our drop-off and pickup in the morning is quite different. It does take a little bit longer. We have to take everyone's temperature in the morning, ask them a couple questions before they get out of the car. So it does take a lot longer, but we're trying to be as safe as possible. We also have smaller groups, and the groups do not interact as much as not at all this summer. We usually do camp-wide activities, but we can no longer do that, unfortunately.
Well, we've put in obviously our protocol in place, which includes, for example, staggered arrival times and departure times, so not everyone arrives at the same time. And parents are not allowed near the venue or in the venue, so they just bring their children to the check-in area and then they leave from there. And also what's different is we've organized our lunch bag areas, so per group they go and drop off their bags. So it's helped us a little bit also to get more organized, I find. So registration, I take their name, see how they are today, big smile, and then following that they go see our table where they can use hand sanitizer or hand soap spray, and also we check their temperature daily. And after that, they get sent to the next teacher who sends them to their designated group bag area. We've put some tools in place. For example, you can see on the lawn we've used circles. In the dance floor, we didn't make boxes, but we put some X on the floor. Just that's your area. During the day, obviously, we're always reminding everybody to keep their distance a little bit, be aware. We're creating awareness, and also wash their hands before and after each breaks, and so on.
And is there going to be an end of the year show this year? How will that work?
So no, normally we do. We're so happy to have the children back in action, and normally we would put a show for the parents at the end of the week, but instead we've been filming it, and we've been filming during the week as well, some clips of them whilst they're learning, and we share that with the parents the week after.
And this time I want you singing it forte. What does forte mean?
Loud.
Loud.
So what does it mean to you and the kids and the parents that they get to come back to summer camp this year?
Well, like it's been said for quite some time, but they've been inside for almost 3 months. They can't see their friends. They can't do a lot of activities outside. So being here, being with all the kids, for them it's a way to use their energy to do something else, see other people, make new friends. For us, the counselors, also it's a way for us to organize new activities, to put our minds to something else and use our energy that we built up for 3 months inside to do something fun and to put the smiles on faces.
Oh, a lot of parents actually reached out to thank me, to say they were very grateful that their children could participate and come. Of course, it was very nerve-wracking at first to put it together. I was like, you know, is it going to work, and is it going to be safe enough? And I had concerns, but at the same time, I really felt I needed to do it. I felt it was a responsibility to get the children back out and, you know, get them active and get those creativity going again. So for me, that's really important as a mom. And obviously the teachers are back out too, and they're very happy. They had all these ideas that they wanted to do during the summer camp. So
we've gotten a lot of really positive responses from parents about that. They've been at home for the last 4 months with their siblings or alone with their parents, and these kids are just very happy to be outside with other people, with kids their age. Yes, there's a lot of constraints this year, and it's certainly not perfect. It's not a typical summer, but at the end of the day, kids are just happy to be around each other and socializing at the end of the day.
This is Leanna Gelston reporting to you from the West Island blog.